find something that fills your cup instead of draining your cup, okay? That was a word, and I was like, oh, I need to get back on camera and say that. Let me tell you something. If you are allowing workplace drama or people's foolishness to live in your head rent-free, sis, today's the day that you evict them and you focus on yourself, okay? Let's get into it. So, I recently had a come to Jesus moment, a revolution. Something clicked in my brain. So let me just give a little backstory. So maybe like a month and a half ago, I was involved in workplace drama, girl. Like not that deep involved, but enough that my name was involved in it. And it was just, and it bothered me more than what it should have, because the people involved were not my friends. I don't even talk to these people. I don't even know their names. That's how crazy. I mean, I know their names now, but at the time, I really didn't even know their names like that. I still don't know everybody involved. I know like one or two people's names. And it bothered me for like a good week. And then it was like other extra foolishness drama going on. One where it's like, oh, this woman was like, oh, Brittany didn't speak to her. She doesn't like me. And da-da-da-da. And it was like, that was like a whole nother set of drama. And then so it bothered me for a week because all this is happening at once, right? And so I'm like, why is this bothering me when normally this wouldn't bother me? And it's because, girl, I wasn't focusing on my stuff, because what I realized, I don't ever get bothered by stuff like this because I'm always focusing on myself. But what I allowed to happen within the last year and a half, 2 years, I really haven't been practicing self-care or wellness or being focused or selfish in a sense, like focusing on me. And my overall theme for this year, if y'all don't know, go back and watch my manifestation video. It's wellness. It is wellness, and what all it encompasses, whether it's mental health, physical health, self-care, girl, it's me. I'm focusing on Brittany, okay? And so that was the problem. And so like after that whole like drama passed, I was like, girl, I need to like hunker down, get laser focused, because the devil causes distraction and chaos. And that's essentially what was happening. And so I was like, I need to get back in a space where I have hobbies. I mean, YouTube is my hobby, right? Content creation is my hobby. That is a hobby. But also other healthy hobbies and other things that I want to focus on so I can advance and get better in. Like, it only makes sense, right? And so I wanted to make this video because it's just like, if you are bothered or if your energy is being tampered with in a way that is with foolishness, something that ain't got nothing to do with you, girl, boy, this is your video to let you know that you need to focus on yourself and you don't need to worry about the drama that is happening with other people, because you're giving it too much energy. You're not giving enough energy to yourself. You need to focus on yourself, right? And so with me in my situation, what I did was I, started focusing. I'm in a new area of law that I'm practicing, right? So around that time, in that season when it was happening, my office went on a retreat. I didn't go. I stayed back and worked at the office. It was peaceful. It was quiet. It was lovely. Everything I could ask for, right? I wish I could work from home. That's another video for another day. There are other people that are working from home, but I can't, because I can't be a mom and an attorney at the same time. ELC can wait. So it's another video for another day. But I'm making this video because I just want to let you know that it is great to have a hobby. It's great to focus on yourself, because when you're focused on yourself, when your energy is on yourself, you're not worried about what the next person is doing. You're not worrying about what someone is saying about you. You don't care, because you're laser focused on what your goals are, right? And we have goals that we need to achieve in 2025, okay? And we're not letting another person who doesn't have anything going on in their lives but drama distract you, because the devil causes chaos and distraction and confusion. And we're not doing that. So for me, like I said, I was like laser focused on my area, my newer area of practice that I recently started a few months ago. And that has been lovely. When I go to the office now, I keep my door closed. I keep my door closed normally anyway, but I'm not quick to answer my cell phone, when people from work that are in the office call me. I'm not quick to always, like, when people knock on my door, sometimes I don't answer because I don't want to be bothered. I'm trying to stay focused because it distracts me. When you knock on my door and it distracts me. And we're not doing that for 2025, baby. So I want to get into the hobbies, right? So, if you saw my other video, 5 a.m. girly. So I'm back to focusing on my fitness. So exercising, hobby number one for me. And you don't have to follow this to a T. This is just what I've been doing to stay focused and to focus on myself as far as like my energy wise and protecting my energy. Exercising, being a 5 a.m. girly, distracting my mind with the fact of physical fitness and trying to get fit, lose this baby weight, the stress weight, and whatever other weight that I have on my body that just doesn't need to be there. I've just been focusing on that, and it has been golden. Getting up early in the morning. Some days I do it, some days I don't. I ain't did it in a couple days, y'all. It was a snow day, it was cold, and I just wanted to get in my bed, stay in my bed, and not get out of my bed. But just focusing on my physical fitness and my health and making sure I'm drinking a lot of water, vegetables, and just being selfish because it's about me. Like, I like you, but I love me, right? And so I can't think what the next person is doing. If they're talking trash about me, I don't care because I have too much positivity going on in my life, and I'm focusing on myself because I know what the next step is. I know where I'm going. I know what my dreams are. I know what I want in life, right? So I'm not worried about the next person. The other thing, guys, that I've been doing is reading. So I've only read 2 books this year, or completed 2 books this year. That is The Mountain Is You and Boundaries. Boundaries is a great book. It is a really, really good book. If you have boundary issues, you need to read this and understand why you have boundary issues. That's another video for another day, but learn how to say no, right? And just putting in place boundaries, whether it's professional, personal. I found that putting in boundaries in my personal life was a lot more harder than in my professional life. I started implementing boundaries in my professional life maybe a year and a half ago. And still working on that, as you can see, because I would not have been involved in that little bit of work drama that I was in, right? The second book is The Mountain Is You. So what I like to do every morning, I like to get up, I do my 5 a.m. workout on the Peloton or whatever it is for you guys. And then like after I'm done, I shower. I have time to myself. I create time for myself. And then I sit down and read at least 1 chapter in the morning of a self-help book. And also I journal. That's the next great thing. So I sit, I manifest, I journal, I think about my life. I create peace in my life in a way that makes me happy. It brings me joy. It gives me power to get my day started in the real world, right? And so there are other great hobbies that you can have. Some people do pottery. Some people journal like I've been doing. I want to show you guys the great planner that I talked about in my last video. So I have this, I can journal, this is just a random like monthly notes. I can put my manifestation for the month. My goal for 2025 is to have well over 1,000 subscribers, well over 4,000 hours of watch time on my channel. There was another book, The 4 Agreements. So I have these other books in lineup. 48 Laws of Power. I started off reading this years and years ago. Bought the book. I think I got it from the library or something because I didn't have it in my possession. So I recently purchased this. And I got another book, Psycho-Cybernetics, that I'm going to read. And then I'm going to start with the 4 Agreements that I have not started yet, but I will start. So I just want to talk about some of the great reasons it's to have a hobby, right? Besides like focusing on yourself and creating positive energy, it relieves stress. That's the first thing. So it relieves stress. So I found with me exercising, reading these books, it makes me so happy to get my day started off like this. Like I feel like I've already got my day started off in with a great prayer. If you are religious, like a great prayer book. So it relieves my stress. That's the most important thing. It helps me unwind in the morning or in the evening or whenever I do it. It also gives me mental clarity. Whenever I do my hobbies, whether it's me getting in front of my phone and chatting away with you guys or editing a video, I really like doing that. Believe it or not, I said this before, I minored in videography, right? Or video, yeah, whatever you say it. I minored in that. So I really enjoy getting in front of the camera, editing when I can, right? It's hard because I'm a mom, but I do what I can when I can, right? And so that's the second best thing developing skills, skill development. So these hobbies, whether reading a new book, learning something new about myself through this book, or understanding something deeper than as far as skills development, because that's where I left off before the video cut off. Skill developments, you are learning, building, growing, understanding new skill sets, reading books, understanding self-growth, learning about childhood trauma if you may have it, or how to deal with crazy people, putting in place boundaries. Developing boundaries is a skill set that I have been working on for years now at this point, right? I didn't understand that I didn't know I had bad boundaries or poor boundaries, and working on that skill set, you know, it's probably gonna be a forever growth for me, probably. But even like with YouTube, like editing, creating videos and things like that, that is the skill set that I'm focusing on, right? Or the skill set of me running. So you're developing skill sets, right? Me exercising, building myself up to the point that I'm going to be able to run, maybe join a run club later on this year, something fun like that. I don't know. But that's developing a skill set, and that's fun. That's exciting. It's challenging, right? And so the other thing is, it boosts your confidence. And so when I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, because I have no choice but to be a 5 a.m. girly, but when I wake up at 5 a.m., get on that Peloton, do my exercise, take a nice shower, do my hair, do my makeup, it boosts up my confidence because I feel good and I look good and I care about my appearance, which is the other thing of me pouring into myself, is making sure that I look presentable, make sure I look nice, putting in effort in my appearance, whether it be from my hair to my makeup to my outfit, and buying clothes that look good on my body type, and doing my nails, going to get pedicures, putting on press-ons, because girl, I hate going to the nail salon. Doing little things like that to just boost my confidence, and just once you accomplish a hobby, it gives you a sense of pride and happiness. And so the other thing is it improves your mental health. And so for me, I have anxiety, but when I get up in the morning and I start my day strong by exercising, reading my books that I just talked to you guys about, or whatever the case may be, and praying, it gives me mental clarity. It helps alleviate the anxiety that I have. And I used to have it real bad, girl. Not to the point that I was on medicine, but I have had anxiety attacks in the past. And that's the other thing. Get a therapist. If you need a therapist, get a therapist, girl. Okay? That can also kind of be a hobby or a positive distraction, or help lead you in the right direction, right? Social connections. And so for me, a lot of the things that I do as far as like hobby-wise, with reading, exercising, and on my Peloton and things like that, or journaling, a lot of that is me within my solitude, because I need that, right? I mean, I'm on YouTube, and this is a connection to a community, but my channel is small, so I have not yet built that community. It's not a matter of if, but when, because it's happening in 2025. But it's just a matter of me just enjoying my solitude, because I need that. I need that inner peace. I need that solitude. But then also, you know, there can be social connections, right? There can be like, you know, with exercising, you join a gym, you have gym buddies, you go do Pilates, and you meet other women or moms in Pilates, right? Those are things that can lead, like if you're looking for friends or positive relationships, those hobbies can help build that, right? So it's important to have that in our lives, social connections with other people and having good relationships with people. That is very important, having a community. The other thing is, having hobbies can encourage creativity. Isn't that fabulous? Like with me, at one point, I used to draw, I used to paint. I'm not that great at it, but it's fun. So it was something that I focused on. And like even doing these videos, being creative, trying to find different ways to create content. You know, I used to focus on just legal topics at one point, but now I want to tap into just any and everything that piques my interest, and just hop in front of the camera and talk to you guys about it, because I want to be forever evolving. And that's the beautiful thing about life, and that's the beautiful thing about having a hobby. It keeps you on your toes, it keeps you creative, it keeps you excited. It's challenging and it's fun and it's beautiful all at the same time. The other thing that's very important is work-life balance. It is important to have a healthy work-life balance. People talk about the girlies that have a 9-to-5, but once you're off that clock, girl, you are off that clock, and you can go home and do whatever you want. Focus on a hobby, or you can do it early in the morning while the kiddos are asleep and the husband is asleep. You know, whatever time that you have time to yourself that you feel like is the best time, do it, right? So it encourages a healthy work-life balance because you're not so totally focused on work. And believe me, I have been there when I have worked at firms where I could not do anything but work. And I could not focus on YouTube. And I knew when I took the job, I'm not gonna be able to focus on YouTube. I'm not gonna be able to focus on drama. I'm not gonna be able to focus on exercising. And that is not a way of life. It's just not. Get you a hobby and be happy, sis. And so it adds joy to your life. And it really, really does add joy to your life, because I just remember not that long ago when I was stuck in a bubble where I could not do anything outside of work. I remember I couldn't do anything out. Well, law school was a little bit different. Once I was able to get past that first year of law school, there was light at the end of the tunnel when I got into exercising and my overall health and wellness and physical health and mental health and all of those great things. So it adds joy to your life, you guys. It brings a sense of fulfillment, whether that's gardening. I know my husband, we have a garden. He loves to garden. It is a sense of fulfillment. It is accomplishments. It is fun. It is peaceful. You know, something that's peaceful is what the goal is, right? And so it also promotes discipline. The 5 a.m. girly, me getting up in the morning and exercising, that promotes discipline. And so, and not only with that, just the YouTube thing, like keeping me on my toes, because I'm trying to build a platform, right? I'm trying to build a community on here. And so by me trying to push myself through the algorithm by making videos, creating content, it keeps me disciplined with the editing and things. It keeps me, you know, I have to have a structure. I have to have some sort of discipline to do this. And so all of those are like really great reasons to start a hobby or to have a hobby or a positive distraction or whatever you want to call it. But I also want to state that the moment that you're able to shift your mind from drama or negativity into a more powerful mindset that does not include drama, that's the day that you are starting your self-growth journey, child, away from all of that. And so my moment was, why am I allowing this negative energy to tamper within my inner peace to the point that I can't enjoy, you know, my personal life, or I can't really sleep well at night because it was so stupid and it was bothering me. And I knew in the moment it was stupid, but I was like, I have to redirect that energy into something positive and channel that energy back into myself and focus on myself and not focus on other people, especially people who doesn't matter, who are very insignificant in my life, who I can tell you I will never have a conversation with. I will never look their way, and maybe vice versa. Like, I don't even know, like, girl, focus. Focus, Brett. So focusing on yourself instead of drama, like I was saying, is such a powerful mind shift. And I just want to provide some insight on this. And so, one, control what you can, right? So you can only control what you can. You can't control other people's behavior or what other people say or do or think, but you can control your behavior. You can control what you do. You can control what you think, and you can direct your energy. The next point that I want to make as far as insight on this topic is reclaim your peace. Reclaim your peace. Dwelling on negativity takes away from your inner peace. It takes away from your inner peace, and hobbies can redirect you into a more positive outlet. The third point or insight that I want you guys to take away from all of this is that this is self-investment. When you are focusing on a new skill set or a hobby or just anything, me reading these self-help books or me making these videos, right? I'm working on a skill. I'm reinvesting. I'm investing in myself. I'm investing in my mental health. I'm investing in my peace. I'm investing on developing a new skill set. And I'm focusing on personal growth with these hobbies. Whatever your hobby is, whether that is, you know, reading a book, whether that's journaling, whether that's taking a class, learning a new language, self-development, self-growth, self-investment. The fourth thing is keeping the perspective, right? So if you keep the perspective with workplace drama or drama in general, it's often temporary and insignificant. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, you know what I'm saying? In the grand scheme of things, your life goal or goals is what matter. And so a little bit of drama that has happened is temporary. Like mine, it only lasted like a couple of hours and we were chit-chatting. And then the drama ensued, you know, for like a week or two. And it was over. It was insignificant. I didn't do anything crazy. I didn't react to the drama. I just let it play out and I like quietly exit myself out of it, you know? And it's still ongoing, but Brittany's not in it. The other thing is, and the most important thing is setting boundaries. I showed you guys my boundary book already. I've read this book. It's such a good book. And one of the big things for me was setting in place professional boundaries, which I have done a good job with. And I'm still really working on personal boundaries. But when I tell you, if you get this book, baby, it will let you know a lot about yourself. And it will let you know if you have poor boundaries and why you have poor boundaries. So it is very important to limit your emotional investment, you guys, and chaos, drama, and just prioritize activities that help you grow and nurture your overall well-being, you know? And the next important thing as far as insight is just to celebrate your wins, no matter how small or big or little. Whenever I get a new subscriber on YouTube, I'm like, yay, welcome to the party, right? Welcome to, because I have a very big personality. I love life, everything. So it excites me. It excites me when you guys come over here. So I celebrate by a little dance. And like, you know, once I hit, you know, my goal of 1,000 subscribers, girl, I know on a grand scheme of things how small 1,000 subscribers is, but it's going to mean the world to me. Even like the 300 subscribers that I have, you know, it means the world to me. When I get 500, I'm going to be happy. Just celebrate the wins. Even when I get up in the morning and do my 5 a.m. workout, girl, I reward myself with a cup of coffee. Like, you know, I do my exercise on the Peloton. I'm sweaty, I'm tired, I'm excited, I feel good. Fun. And I go take a shower, I do my hair, I do my makeup, I put on my cute outfit. I'm feeling real good. And I drink my cup of coffee and I'm just like, yes. And I'm celebrating myself because I did that. You know, I'm celebrating myself because I got up out of the bed that morning and did something productive that morning to get my day going and to get my day started strong. And so I just want you guys to focus on yourself and pick a hobby, do something new, do something fun, do something challenging. Remember, if you are involved in drama or if something negative, it's only temporary and is very insignificant, you guys. I want you guys to find your hobby, and also I want you guys to rediscover your peace. That is the purpose of this video. Focus on yourself and you will realize how small and temporary the drama is. I mean, really. And start small. You can always start small. If you always wanted to get into pottery, take a class. If you always wanted to, you know, have a creative side and you wanted to do something, pick up the phone and start recording. If you want to get into reading more books, start by reading maybe a couple of pages a day, a chapter a day. You know, it could turn into a passion project like that. And I want you guys to remember that your hobbies are about you. It's about you. It's not about perfection. It's not about competition. It's about what makes you happy on the inside. And I am not like a therapist or whatever the case may be, but I felt compelled to make this video. And that's probably why I went through what I went through, even though it was very insignificant and small. But it put it on my heart to make this video. And I know the year 2025, I've said this before, is about wellness for me. And so my channel is going to be a little bit different, where I'm not going to be focusing on legal topics. Will I still do it? Yes, but I also want to create content and fun content, easy content, soft content, happy content, right? Content that can feed your soul. Not just giving you knowledge about the law, but also about wisdom. And so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys can take something away from it. I really enjoyed making it, even though I had to stop record because my phone is dying, and it's dying again. It's on 1%. But anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. I know I said bye, but I wanted to hop back on this camera because I wanted to say, girl, the next time that you find yourself in some drama or dwelling on something negative, I want you to understand and realize how precious your energy is. And instead of finding something that's draining it, find something that fills your cup instead of draining your cup. Okay? That was a word. And I was like, oh, I need to get back on camera and say that. I need to get back on camera and say that. So anyways, drop a comment below. Let me know what you guys' hobbies are going to be for the year of 2025. I'm so excited to see it. My word of the year is wellness. So I'm going to be doing all things wellness, all things fun, happy, whatever the case may be. Let me know what you guys are doing. And did you guys like this video? I liked this video. I thought this was fun. I thought this was nice. And until next time, I'm gone for real, y'all. Bye.